You may think that feeling weaker, moving slower, or struggling to carry groceries is just part of aging. But the truth is far more alarming. After the age of 60, your muscles begin to disappear silently. A condition known as sarcopenia. This is not simply about looking thinner. It is about losing the very strength that keeps you independent. Every year after 60, you can lose as much as 3 to 5% of your muscle mass unless you actively fight back. That means the ability to stand up from a chair, climb stairs, or even prevent a fall is quietly slipping away while you sleep. The frightening reality is that most people do not notice until it is too late. But here is the hope. What you eat before bed can decide whether your muscles keep wasting away or whether they stay strong enough to support you for years to come. In this video, I will reveal why muscle loss happens faster after 60, why nighttime nutrition is the missing weapon against it, which foods protect your muscles while you sleep, and which foods you must avoid if you want to stay strong. Before we dive in, if you have not subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you find this video valuable, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I know how to make better content for you. Part 1. The silent crisis of muscle loss after 60. The first fact you must understand is that muscle loss after 60 is not just a cosmetic issue. It is a silent crisis that threatens independence, mobility, and even survival. Doctors call it sarcopenia, and it begins earlier than most people think. Starting in your 40s, your body slowly loses muscle mass. But after 60, the process accelerates dramatically. Without proper nutrition and activity, you can lose up to 1/3 of your total muscle by the time you reach 80. This decline is not just about smaller arms or thinner legs. It is about the foundation of your strength. Muscles are what allow you to get out of bed in the morning, climb stairs, carry groceries, or catch yourself if you stumble. When those muscles disappear, daily life becomes harder, falls become more frequent, and recovery from illness becomes slower. Many seniors believe weakness, fatigue, or difficulty standing up from a chair is simply aging. But in reality, these are early warning signs that muscle mass is melting away. Studies have shown that older adults with significant muscle loss are more likely to end up in nursing homes, more likely to suffer fractures, and more likely to die from complications after hospitalization. Sarcopenia is not rare. It affects nearly 1 in 3 people over 60. Yet, it often goes undiagnosed because it creeps in quietly. The body adapts by moving slower, avoiding stairs, or leaning on furniture. But these adjustments mask the underlying problem. The tragedy is that many families only notice after a major fall or hospitalization, when the muscle loss has already left their loved one vulnerable. But here's the truth. Muscle loss is not inevitable. It can be slowed, stopped, and even reversed with the right approach. That is why what you eat before bed matters so much. The night hours are when your body either continues to break down muscle or begins to rebuild it. If this reality has shocked you, wait until you hear the next part, where I will explain why nighttime nutrition plays such a critical role in protecting your muscles while you sleep. Part 2. Why nighttime nutrition matters. The second fact you must know is that the hours you spend sleeping are not neutral for your muscles. They are either hours of repair and growth or hours of breakdown and loss. And the difference depends largely on what you eat before going to bed. After the age of 60, the body's ability to build and maintain muscle declines. This is partly due to hormonal changes, partly due to reduced activity, and partly due to a slower response to protein intake. During the night, while you rest, your body relies on stored nutrients to repair tissues. If those nutrients are lacking, your body will shift into catabolism, which means breaking down muscle protein to fuel basic processes. In simple words, if you go to bed without the right nutrition, your muscles continue to melt away silently. This is why experts emphasize nighttime nutrition. Research shows that consuming a source of high-quality protein before sleep stimulates muscle protein synthesis during the night. Casein, a slow-digesting protein found in dairy products like milk or Greek yogurt, releases amino acids steadily over several hours. This steady supply feeds the muscles while you sleep, preventing them from being broken down for energy. Amino acids, such as leucine, play a crucial role in signaling the body to build rather than burn muscle. Without them, the balance tips toward muscle loss. Beyond protein, micronutrients also matter. Vitamin D and calcium support muscle contraction and bone strength, while magnesium helps regulate nerve and muscle function. Seniors who neglect nighttime nutrition often experience more weakness in the morning, slower recovery from exercise, and greater risk of falls. Imagine two people of the same age. One goes to bed hungry or after eating only sweets. The other consumes a small portion of protein-rich food. Over weeks and months, their bodies respond very differently. The first continues to lose muscle. The second maintains or even gains strength. This difference is not visible in one night. But over time, it determines who stays independent and who struggles to walk or rise from a chair. The night is not just a time for sleep. It is a crucial window for healing. What you feed your body before bed decides whether you wake up weaker or stronger. If this has made you think differently about your evening habits, wait until you hear the next part, where I will reveal the specific foods you must eat before bed to protect your muscles and stop them from disappearing. Part 3. The food you must eat before bed. The third fact you must understand is that not all foods are equal when it comes to protecting your muscles at night. After 60, your body needs a steady supply of amino acids while you sleep to prevent muscle breakdown and to trigger repair. The most effective way to provide this is by eating protein-rich foods that digest slowly and release nutrients throughout the night. One of the best options is Greek yogurt. It is high in casein, a slow-digesting protein, and also provides calcium and probiotics that support both muscles and bones. A small bowl before bed can feed your muscles for hours. Cottage cheese is another powerful choice for the same reason. Research has shown that eating cottage cheese 30 minutes before sleep increases muscle protein synthesis in older adults. If dairy is not well tolerated, eggs are an excellent alternative. A hard-boiled egg or two provides high-quality protein and essential amino acids, especially leucine, which is critical for stimulating muscle-building signals. For those who prefer something lighter, a glass of warm milk enriched with protein powder or soy milk fortified with calcium can work just as well. Soy products such as tofu or edamame are excellent plant-based options, delivering complete protein without dairy. Even nuts like almonds can help, though they should be eaten in moderation because of their calorie density. The key is not just protein quantity, but timing and quality. Eating protein earlier in the day is important, but your muscles also need that final supply before the long fasting hours of sleep. A snack of 20 to 30 grams of protein before bed is enough to keep the balance in favor of muscle maintenance rather than muscle loss. This does not mean eating a large meal late at night, which can disrupt sleep and digestion. It means a targeted portion of protein-focused food chosen specifically to support your muscles overnight. Imagine your muscles as a construction site. During the night, the repair crew is ready, but without materials, they can do nothing. The right food before bed delivers the bricks and mortar needed to rebuild and strengthen over weeks and months. This small habit can mean the difference between continuing to shrink and staying strong. If this has given you a clear idea of what to add to your nightly routine, wait until you hear the next part, where I will warn you about the foods you must avoid at night because they sabotage muscle repair and accelerate the very weakness you are trying to prevent. Part 4. What foods to avoid at night? The fourth fact you must understand is that just as the right food can protect your muscles, the wrong food can quietly sabotage them. Many seniors believe that as long as they eat something before bed, they are helping their body, but this is not true. Certain nighttime choices actually block muscle repair, disrupt sleep, and accelerate the loss of strength. One of the worst offenders is sugary food. Cookies, cakes, or sweetened drinks may feel comforting, but they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop. This roller coaster interferes with the release of growth hormones during sleep, which are essential for tissue repair. High sugar intake also increases inflammation, and inflammation directly damages both muscle fibers and blood vessels. Another common mistake is alcohol. A glass of wine or whiskey at night may seem harmless, but alcohol disrupts sleep cycles, lowers testosterone and growth hormone levels, and dehydrates the body. All of these effects weaken muscle repair. In older adults, even small amounts of alcohol at night can magnify these problems, leading to restless sleep and weaker muscles over time. Fried and greasy foods are another danger. Eating fried chicken, chips, or heavy fast food late in the evening burdens digestion and diverts blood flow away from muscles, which need those nutrients for repair. These foods also increase body fat, and excess fat mass accelerates the progression of sarcopenia by causing chronic inflammation. Salty processed foods like instant noodles or canned snacks also deserve caution. They raise blood pressure, cause water retention, and stress the kidneys. But more importantly, they leave less room in your diet for protein-rich choices that actually feed your muscles. Even caffeine, often hidden in tea, coffee, or chocolate, is a problem at night. It delays sleep onset and reduces deep sleep, the stage when muscle recovery is at its peak. Without adequate deep sleep, even good protein intake cannot do its job fully. The key message is this: what you avoid is just as important as what you eat. Before bed, choose foods that nourish, not those that burden or deplete. A small portion of protein-rich yogurt will help you far more than a slice of cake or a late-night drink. Protecting your muscles after 60 requires discipline in both directions, choosing the right foods and rejecting the wrong ones. If this has opened your eyes to hidden dangers in your nightly habits, stay with me for the conclusion, where I will tie everything together and show you how a simple evening routine can keep your muscles strong, your balance steady, and your independence secure for years to come. Conclusion: protecting your muscles after 60 starts tonight. We have now come to the conclusion, and it is time to bring all of these lessons together into one clear message. After the age of 60, your muscles are under constant attack from a natural process called sarcopenia. Left unchecked, it silently robs you of strength year after year, leaving you weaker, more dependent, and more vulnerable to falls or illness. But as you have learned, this crisis is not inevitable. What you do each evening, especially before you go to bed, can decide whether you continue to lose muscle or whether you preserve the strength that keeps you independent. The first truth is that muscle loss is a silent crisis. It creeps in slowly, but its impact is devastating, reducing mobility and quality of life. The second truth is that nighttime nutrition matters. Sleep is the body's repair shop, and without the right fuel, your muscles cannot rebuild. Going to bed without protein is like sending construction workers to a site without materials. The third truth is that the right foods before bed, such as Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, or soy products, to provide the steady supply of amino acids your muscles need to stay strong. These foods are simple, affordable, and easy to add to your routine. The fourth truth is that the wrong foods, sugary snacks, alcohol, fried food, or caffeine quietly undo your efforts. They disrupt sleep, increase inflammation, and block muscle repair. Avoiding these pitfalls is just as important as choosing the right foods. The lesson is simple but powerful. You are not helpless in the face of aging. Your body still remembers how to heal, and your muscles can still grow stronger if you give them what they need. Every night is a new opportunity to either protect or lose strength. If you are over 60, do not waste another evening. Start tonight. Add a small serving of protein-rich food before bed and protect the independence that matters most to you. As we close, I want you to take one action. Share this message with someone you love, because they too need to know that muscle loss is not just aging. It is preventable. Now I would love to hear from you. Comment 1 if you plan to add a healthy snack before bed to protect your muscles. Or comment 0 if you think this video needs improvement. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another health tip made just for you.